Hello, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In our last session, we discussed the way through which we can read the physical file inside the RPGLE program. And in that session, we use star level and Setll. Okay. In this session, we will read the physical file, but in different way with the help of star Hival. So let's see how we can read that. So before we see that, let me show you the physical file structure that we are going to use. So this is my physical file that I have created, emppf1. Its record format name is emppfr, and it contains these three fields: employee id, employee name, and employee department. And also it has one key field which is emp id. If we talk about its data, so this is, I'm running this query to see the data, and this is the data that we have inside the file. So in our previous session, what we do, we read the data from lowest value with the help of star settle star level. So it sets the pointer on 1, then it reads for 2, then for again for 2, then 2, and then after 3, 4, right? So in this order, in increasing order, it reads the data. But here today in today's session, what we will do, we will read the file but in reverse order. So let's see how to do this. So here I have created one programs, readpf2. Let's go through that program. So here firstly we are setting the control option mainly for debugging purpose, and after that we are declaring the file. So as usual, we have to firstly declare the file to read the physical file. So here I'm declaring the DCLF, means declaring the file. My file name is emppf1, uses a star input, and it is keyed file. After that we have to set the pointer. So here we are using setll. Setll is ll is mainly used to set the pointer on the lower limit, and here we are passing star hival. So if you remember, in last session we pass here star lowell, which sets the pointer to the least value of the file, but today we are setting it to hival. That's why what it will do, it will set the pointer to the highest value. So highest value is 6. Okay, so it will set the pointer to 6 and then read it. Okay, so okay, we have set this pointer to hival on emppf1. After that we are using a read p opcode. Here we are not using read. In last session we see that we are using read opcode, but here we are using read p. Read p opcode means read previous data. So as we discussed, it sets the pointer on the highest value. So if after that we will read, there is nothing because 6 is the maximum value. So what we will do, we will set the pointer here on 6 and read it previously, like its previous value. So its previous value is 5, then its previous value is 4. In that way it will read the file in reverse order. Okay, so same loop work here. Like if as we discussed in last session, it will check for the file end of file. If it is not end of file, then it will display the records, and read p means it will again read the record for the another value. Okay, and once it reads the all the values in the file, then it will came outside the loop and terminate the program. So let's compile and see how we are getting the output for this kind of scenario. So it compiled, calling it. So 6 Abhinav, 5 Karshit, 4 Arvind, and in that way it will read the file in reverse order. So basically star lower and star hival is used to set the pointer on these um, uh, file, to set the pointers on file. And if you want to read it from top to bottom or in increasing order, then you can use the star lowell settle star lowell. Otherwise, to read the file in reverse order, you can use the star hival. But make sure that you are using a read p, because read p is for reading the previous value. As we are setting the pointer on the highest value, then you have to use this read p to read the previous value. Okay, so if you want to check this program in debug mode, then take F4 and compile it with the source. That's str dbg. Program name is read pf2, and then compile it with Then you have to pass these two options, star yes, and hit enter. If you're not aware like how to take program in debug mode, then we have separate session for that. You can go through that session. And once this program enters to the debug mode, it will take us to the debug screen where we can set the pointer or breakpoint. So here I'm setting the breakpoint on BR1, means line 1, then press F10 and then you can call it simply. Now press F10. So by executing line number 23, it has set the pointer on the highest value, and we have used the readp. If we check the EMP ID just now, so it is 6 because it sets the pointer to the highest value, and highest value is 6, and then it is reading from here. After that, it will check the do while condition, and then it prints the value. If you want to check the values, then you can take F11 here, then it will show the value. Then read P, after read P, the value is changed. So now the value is 5, and likewise it will go one by one and display the all values. Once employee ID become 1, then it will ended because the file is ended, and it will came outside the loop. So let's see, this time it 1, it display the record and directly came outside the loop and set the star INLR equals to star on. Once debugging is complete, you have to hit the command enddbg. So in this way, you can read the file in reverse order with the help of star Hival. Okay, so in previous session we discussed about Setll star Lowell, and in this session we discuss about Setll star Hival. In the upcoming session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Channel.